Research here at LSU Health Shreveport has grown over the past several years to encompass many different concepts that affect citizens in the state and in the region. LSU Health Shreveport now has 6 research centers, 3 of which are centers of excellence and 3 are new centers in the past several years. The centers of excellence include the Feist-Weiler Cancer Center, the Center for Excellence in Arthritis and Rheumatology, as well as the Center for Cardiovascular Diseases and Sciences. The other 3 newer centers are also helping us break new ground in different areas. The Center for Brain Health focuses on both neuro rehabilitation as well as stroke and neurological disorders. The Center for Tissue Engineering and Regenerative Medicine, which is a collaborative partnership with Louisiana Tech. And then most recently, the Louisiana Addiction Research Center, which focuses on identifying ways to help individuals with addiction and new treatments for that disorder. Research here at LSU Health actually is cutting edge. In fact, many advances in both cancer, cardiovascular, and neurological care and discoveries at a basic level have been made at our campus.
Basic science is really providing a lot of the knowledge that we need in order to make any type of advancement. So if we can't understand the drugs and what they do exactly to our cells, we can't move them into patients because we could have all sorts of bad side effects. And so there's lots of different steps in the process. And the first step is usually basic science.
Biomedical research here at LSU is very unique in that we involve students, residents, fellows, faculty, and they all participate in various aspects of research. We've also brought together researchers that have a lot of common interest in various disease states, so that really fosters collaboration, which is easier to do in a smaller institution.
What drew me to LSU Health Shreveport, I think, the institution itself gives a tremendous amount of resources to young investigators, to postdocs and pre-doctoral students, and they provide them with so much infrastructure, so much equipment, as well as funding to really move forward the research. I think when you're at a bigger institution, your worth is how much funding you bring to the table. But I think LSU Health Shreveport, it's more balanced. You're a person. You're a member of the faculty and you're worth something.
One of the areas that's really grown this past year has been clinical trials and clinical research. This allows individuals in the community an opportunity to get access to some of the latest care that isn't readily available on the market.
We have a lot of clinical trials here that we're closely working with big device companies, big pharmaceutical companies, as well as investigator-initiated trials that we start and we run in stents technology, in arrhythmias, in several different areas of vascular medicine. That's always going on, that's looking for patients to enroll. If people take part in clinical trials, the information that we gather from their participation is then helping us understand disease mechanisms, how does medicines work, how do devices work, what are their complications, and then we apply this information to the society in general. I think it's really great to have these clinical trials in our backyard and be able to provide that service to the patient.
The economic impact of research here in the community is quite significant. Not only does the grant dollars and other monies coming in help support salaries and hire people to do the research, but it also allows us to recruit new faculty that do basic science or clinical sciences. And when we attract more people to the region, that grows the economy here locally. Research funding at our campus continues to grow, with well over $10 million in new grant funding coming to this campus in the last fiscal year. In addition, we've had a lot of patents that have been issued, both U.S. patents and foreign patents, to investigators here at LSU Health. And that's also resulted in licensing of those patents to the commercial sector to develop them into new products and technologies. The recent license out of LSU was to a company called Jan1. This is work that originated from my laboratory that was focused initially on looking at ways to treat cardiovascular disease with patients that have peripheral arterial disease. In particular, many of these patients suffer from chronic pain because they have difficulty in walking. The drug treatments that we discovered revealed that this could alleviate pain in these individuals during clinical trials, which has really excited Jan1 in their efforts to find ways to alleviate pain using non-opioid, non-addictive substances. So future clinical trials with Jan1 will target not only this, but also areas such as diabetic neuropathy. What's really unique and exciting about that is that federal regulations in place, the Bayh-Dole Act in particular, requires that that money that comes in through the royalties be reinvested into research at the university. So this allows us to pay it forward, if you will, and reinvest the monies that we get from licenses into new research and new technologies.